If Grease was a seminal movie about teens, the 50s, and being cool, this movie is like its dumb brother who always has a hard-on and talks about doing it. We saw Grease 2, so you know what that means.
How did Schwarzenegger grow a baby in his belly? Rock a rhinestone vest while ripping Justin to Kelly. Or maybe see a burlesque show with Nick Crow and take a boat with Speed 2 hitting cruise control. J-Man, Big Paul in the beautiful June. Gonna take you from the Goob all the way to the room. Ran the games of Street Fighter, helped to blow off steam. Just a sucker punch the odd life of Timothy Green. Sharknado to Birdemic, how we staying alive. They call it in the badass and he's on the line. Cranking 88 minutes cause they cool as ice. Cause a bad Jim Varney looking kinda nice. Paul and June getting literal, Jason is getting laid. June is making sure all the monkey shots getting paid. They judge a bunch of movies while they making the grade. Here's a real question for you, how did this get made?
Yes, hello people of Earth, and welcome to a very special How Did This Get Made? We are in the home of Anna Faris. We are in the studio of Unqualified, and I'm joined, as always, by my two co-hosts, Jason Mantzoukas.
Hey-o!
And June Diane Raphael. How are you, June?
I'm great. How are you, Paul?
Good. It would be weird if I said that our guest was not Anna Faris, but we were recording it.
and our guest is
Guess what?
Julia Roberts.
We are very excited to have you to talk about this movie because this movie, I mean, it falls in the tradition of great musical sequels like Miss Saigon 2. All those
More
great,
Chicago.
Hamilton 6. It's really good. And now, I want to get it out of the way and just say there is someone in this room that knows every line to Grease 2.
Every single line.
Not me. It's Jason's you.
It's not me. So shockingly.
Anna's you.
Not me.
June.
It's me, and here's why.
Oh, boy.
So when I was growing up, my neighbors, the Schurings, had a VHS player. And they had 2 tapes. Grease 1 and Grease 2.
That's so funny. I have the same story.
The Schurings?
Yes. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. No, I have the same story except with Grease 1. In my, because I'm a little older, the first people that I knew that had a VCR, they had 2 movies, same, Grease 1 and Hooper.
Wow.
The Burt Reynolds, Jan Michael Vincent vehicle, which I would like to now do on this show.
Later on, absolutely. And later on, we got a VHS player, and I immediately got Grease 1, Grease 2, and we also got the movie regarding Henry.
Okay.
The Harrison Ford movie where he gets shot in the head.
That J.J. Abrams wrote in college.
Yeah.
Wow. So this movie to me is everything.
And you never saw Grease 1.
No, I've seen Grease 1.
But
I saw it many, many times.
Can I ask,
by the
you
way,
preferred?
I preferred
That's fascinating.
Grease 2.
Wow.
I need to know. And I know
Wow.
you're going to give this to us, but why?
Well, it's very hard because I feel like Grease 2, I was so obsessed with Michelle Pfeiffer in this movie. I was so obsessed with this cool lady.
This movie has...
Can I tell you that you look like
That's
you
like
look
the
like
highest praise anyone's
Michelle Pfeiffer
ever given me.
I want you to climb a ladder.
That
Physically?
scene where she kicks over her leg
Yeah.
on the ladder.
I want you
it
to
was
ride it.
thrilling to me. I was so obsessed with her, and I was so obsessed with her attitude and her. I mean, I felt like this movie is where I learned about life beyond 3rd grade. I swear to God, I studied it.
I get what you.
I watched
get
it a million times.
But it's so oddly based because I feel like
It doesn't add up.
Well, but here's the thing. When you're a child, when you're in 3rd grade, you're not looking at movies to be good or bad.
No,
you're
sure.
just so psyched to watch a movie.
It is just a movie. There is no value
There is
judgment on it. It's just a movie.
Absolutely.
And back then you would watch it, especially in that instance where you only had 2 tapes, you would watch it constantly.
And over.
but it's all sexual. I mean, that's the other thing too. It's like, so you
I look at this movie as like, it was a sexual awakening for me. I was obsessed with Michael Carrington. I was in love with him. Watching it today, I felt a lot of the same feelings.
When's the last time you watched it, do you think? Back then, or is it something you have continued to keep up with?
No, I haven't seen it in like
Since
over
you
a
were-
decade.
yeah, okay.
I haven't seen it since I was younger, but it held up for me in the way that it needed to for
I
me.
bet.
Wow.
I mean, Paul, you saw me watch it.
Yeah.
I was so thrilled.
I've never seen her watch a movie for this show more in rapt attention.
I love it.
Cross-legged, crisscross applesauce, watching this movie with a big smile on your face.
I can see that.
And sing
completely
the songs.
with a movie like this. Yeah.
And the songs in this, I don't think are that great.
Oh, this is what I'm
music
gonna
is
say.
terrible.
This is what I'm gonna say. I see that completely. I get it. You became obsessed with this movie at a time when movies weren't good or bad, they were just the movies. And I get it. I also want to say this movie, which I have never seen before, is terrible.
Yeah.
It is unequivocally terrible. The songs are awful.
Awful.
And it is,
and they're all about sex.
And
like
about cool
95.
I
writer.
love Grease. I think Grease is, and I hate musicals. I loathe musicals. And I think Grease is, I feel about
Here's
Grease
why-
the way you feel about
but
Grease
let me
too.
tell you,
I
because
think
I've
Grease
seen
is
both
great.
of them and I grew up on both of them. And let me tell you, Grease 2, for me, as a young girl, was more, I had way more to grab onto.
Yeah.
When Stephanie Zanoni says, like, there's got to be more to life than just making out. You know, there are themes in this movie
It's a
that
feminist Grease. I mean,
Yes.
that is
I can
true.
see that.
Sure. And
Yep.
I was so obsessed with her attitude and her insistence upon like finding this guy who was challenging and, you know, her
You're right.
independence.
You're
I
right in
was
the sense that this is a
obsessed with.
better. This is a better story for a
young
girl.
girls.
She works at her dad's garage, but is like the unequivocal leader of like the it group on campus. She is obsessed with cool writers. Like I get.
By the way,
all of
she
that.
is cool as shit. Like, I mean,
And it's
anything you can take away from this movie.
It's Michelle
Cool.
Pfeiffer.
It's
what-
Michelle
And
Pfeiffer.
this movie for me has like all of my childhood crushes in one movie because the Seagal
Adrian's in
twins. The Seagal twins are also in this movie. The twins from Double Trouble, who I've
Oh,
talked
yeah.
about before. They are the
I
cheerleaders.
didn't realize that they were the
They go on to be the Double Trouble twins in the 80s.
Weren't they blonde in that show?
In which show?
Double Trouble?
No, they're kind of brunettes.
Okay.
And I was obsessed with the Double Trouble girls, and I had like a sexual
They're so good in this
awakening
one.
to
Wait.
Michelle Pfeiffer in the movie Lady Hawk. When
yeah,
Michelle
we talked
Pfeiffer
about
was in
that.
Lady Hawk, I lost my mind. And the fact that she dated Fisher Stevens, who is maybe the closest celebrity I look like growing up, I was like, there is hope. There is hope for someone like me that I could get a Michelle Pfeiffer. And I'm still coming for you, Michelle. David E.
By the way,
Kelly,
she
where did
still-
get out
she
of my
looks
way?
As good as
Where-
she did then.
she looks
she's
amazing.
Unbelievable.
Where do you fall on this? First time.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you so much. I'm going to breathe heavily into the microphone, but no. Okay, I have a few thoughts. Of course, I do. But I don't. All right. So, the corniness of like Bridal High, and like truly when I started watching it because of your
We made you.
We
watch
made you
it.
watch it.
you
Yeah.
made me watch it again. And I had watched it as a child or whatever, and I liked Grease 1, but
I thought you wanted to do this movie for the podcast.
I did.
Okay.
But I did.
Because I was honestly like,
I did.
This movie
But
does
I
not
have to
belong in
tell
this
you.
podcast.
Yeah,
It's
June
an
sent
amazing
me in the
film.
way
No,
over.
it doesn't.
It does.
No, it
And I
does.
thought, Anna, that you
But I
were
have-
coming to it with the same love that I was. And I was like, great, I'd love to share in that.
I just have a complicated relationship with Grease because of my mom. My mom was always like, a woman should never succumb to a man. Like, you know.
Oh, should
with
never
Grease-
change
yes,
for a man?
Yes.
For
So
men.
this
like
movie
Grease
would
1.
work for your mom really well.
A little bit better, yes.
Because the man changes.
Yes.
Or would
Yeah.
she be like, nobody should change?
Yes.
Would she be
Like,
inherently
no.
the message behind either Grease is flawed?
Yeah, but.
We should be accepting
but
of who
what-
the people we are.
Right, yeah, you
She
should become
also-
somebody else.
But, you know, like ultimately what she also doesn't realize is that I totally changed for all the 3 men I've dated, 5 men I've slept with. And
Let's just very quickly let's give full
Yep.
first names, last names,
Yeah.
and let's just get
Okey-dokey.
Twitter handles if they got them. Let's get it out there. Let's get the info out there.
It is a crazy. I mean, look, at the base of this movie, it's stealing from a Steve Gutenberg film or a Steve Gutenberg film. So, remember that movie "Don't Tell Her It's Me," where he pretends to be like a biker to get a girl? Like, maybe it was only me. I was a big.
I don't remember that. You were a big
fan.
You were a big goot head.
The scenes where he's driving around with her and he's wearing those goggles.
He's a
He's a strange,
stranger.
sexy man.
He's a
What could be
stranger.
better? What could be better? In a leather jacket.
Yeah.
What could be better?
Itching to talk. You're so right, June, but I'm so itching to talk about the sexy teacher.
Okay.
Oh, Connie Stevens?
Oh yeah. Let's do it. Talk about it.
Right?
I
That's
mean-
Connie Stevens, right?
Yeah, right? Like,
think so.
Like
Wait, am I right?
boobies
Yes, and hair.
and hair. And they keep talking
30
about
And
pounds
like
of hair.
she constantly has the hairspray.
Hairspray.
Well, this
And then
movie
the
The
also
sexual
sets-
politics of this movie are pretty insane.
Well, see, here's the thing. And as a child growing up, I mean, this to me, my mother always told me that when people would ask me what I wanted to be when I was older, I would say a teenager.
Yes.
I was obsessed with becoming a teenager. And it was because of these movies. And to me, I grew up thinking like, well, men are predators. I mean,
What's interesting is that you're growing
True
up
fact.
in the 80s, getting all of your information about teenagers from people who are portraying teenagers in the 50s.
and who
Yes.
are
In their
basically
30s.
people in their
20s.
30s.
Yeah, who are
Yeah.
people in their 30s representing the attitudes of the 1950s.
written by someone in the 80s.
Yes.
Which is based on a movie that's kind
Yes.
of a cartoon
That,
of the 50s, and this is a
honestly,
cartoon of that.
that's where my
Yeah.
worldview like started.
And it's, I've said this about other
Cartoon of a
movies.
cartoon of
Yep.
teenagers.
I've said this about other movies. This movie is horny in a way that is like aimless.
As I'm saying, it's like Grease with a heart on. It's like
Yeah. It's horny without any follow through.
Well, let's talk about the beginning of this movie. I would say that a surefire way to know that you're not in a good musical is when your opening musical number has no one singing on screen.
Yeah.
Like the opening musical number is like jittery Frankenstein dancing. Now you had a thought about this.
Well, I did think like, I guess the logical thought is like, all right, you guys, everyone, let's all perform like the dance that we've been practicing all summer at 8:30 a.m. and in like before like the school flag, and we're gonna annoy everyone, but we're gonna do this shit. And like, you know, like a flash mob.
Like a flash mob. It's like kind of like a big.
But it's in that musical sense. What I felt
But
like.
can you imagine, like Jason?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anna.
Okay. So listen.
Are we fighting?
Okay. No. But listen. Let's say it's June 20th.
Great.
It's school's like fine.
School's out for summer?
School's out for summer, right? And I call you up a few days later, and I'm like, hey, and I'm like,
do we
hey,
have license? Have we licensed that song?
But I'm like, hey, Jason.
Yes, Anna.
Okay. Oh God. So I really want to start practicing the dance.
Oh, for the first day of school dance number?
Yeah.
Yeah. We should
Yeah.
start practicing.
Yeah, but you have to because it's coming up.
Yeah.
You know?
And every single person in school participates.
Yeah. So we got to start on that now because 8:30, you know, at like
When those buses
September
pull up.
3rd.
When those buses pull up, once they're halfway through hanging the flag,
Yeah.
shit's going to go down.
So we got to start doing that,
yeah.
right?
And that fucking idiot with the cello.
So if you don't start practicing with me,
Yeah,
Why did the
cello.
T-Birds hate
You
nerds?
were so
Yeah,
right. There was
nerds.
a huge like cello.
Yeah.
Man, coming in. Yes. Yeah. So if you're not
Don't
in,
worry. If you're wondering if nerds got theirs in this movie,
They did.
they did.
Oh yeah.
They did.
But that to me also
Except
was
for Michael Carrington.
Michael Carrington is deemed a nerd. Quite literally, just the most hunky guy right
so beautiful.
out the gate. Like they didn't
And he
even
has
put
like a
glasses
British
on him.
accent. He's like
He has a breathy British
dream.
accent. He is an. Now you know what? I feel like they don't make him like this anymore. He's an old timey like dreamboat.
Yep.
A dreamboat.
That is a T-shirt right there.
He is. He's. He's so great.
So what
He
is missing
also-
for me in this movie? Sorry, go ahead, Paul.
No, I was gonna say there is a great New York Magazine article that was written about him when the movie came out, and he is such a pompous
Oh, wow.
jerk. It's one of the best.
Had he done? Was he famous for something else?
Honestly, I don't know if I can hear this.
Wow.
I don't know if I can
Paul,
hear this.
what do you got?
Well, this is one of the lines that goes,
British accent,
this,
Paul.
Breathy.
I don't know how to say this because it sounds so vain, but I've written a script, and the script I've written is the best one that I've ever read. It's a script called Nemesis. And then the reporter goes, well, I pointed out that Agatha Christie had written a mystery called Nemesis. Well, it's not very well known, is it? Or successful?
Oh, my
He
God.
asked worriedly.
That's like the Steven Seagal quote. The Steven Seagal quote, which is he's in and off. This is, I mean, it could be apocryphal. I don't know. Allegedly, at the height of Seagal mania, he is in a meeting and they're like, well, what are you going to do or whatever? What do you want to do? And he goes, I've just read the most amazing script. And they said, really? And he said, whatever it was. And they said, who wrote it? And he said, I did. And I love that story. I'm sure it's like some sort of,
amazing.
urban legend that is being attributed to Seagal, but come on, it kind of works.
I would so be guilty of that.
Really?
Yes, like
You would write a script and then tee it up for yourself that way?
No, I would never write a script because I can't write. I don't even know how to write.
That is true. You are one of Hollywood's most successful illiterates.
But I'm serious. Like ask
You have
me.
someone in your ear
ask
saying
me
it
a question,
phonetically?
and I'll try to answer in like an incredibly pretentious way.
Oh, okay. Anna, what was it like to work with Key and Peele in the movie Keanu?
Oh my God. Well, it's really remarkable to work with somebody who is not only comedic, but incredibly intellectual. And it felt like I was able to be my intellectual self as well.
Oh, that's great.
Well, by the way, that's almost, listen to this answer. He goes, I'm not that dedicated to my craft. I like being regarded as an artist, but I really want to become a star. This acting thing is a lark, a big game, and now I want to play another game. I want to get into race cars. I have a 65 Vet, and I can really move. When this is over, I want to rent one of those vans with the
I don't wanna
airbrushing
hear
on the
any of
side
this.
and go down to Mexico with Juliet, his 41-year-old wife at 22 years old.
What?
And
Are they still together?
no, the kid gets left behind. Are you kidding? And I'm taking a shotgun. I've heard of those banditos.
Oh, this kid's amazing.
This article is amazing.
June, though.
You like him?
You like him?
I didn't like
Oh
him.
no, he's a dreamboat.
I'm with you. Like
They're both so dreamy. I mean, here's the thing: watching it now, that
Who's more
here's
dreamy, him or Adrian Zemed?
who's Adrian Zemed?
Oh wow, he's like the leader of the T-Birds.
Of course,
Joey.
Almost
Not-
played by
Nagarelli, or yes,
Johnny?
Nagarelli. Of course, Johnny. He's not dreamy at all to me. I find him to be unappealing.
Isn't he always trying to make out with the other one?
Yeah,
He's always
I
trying to
think
make
he's-
Michelle Pfeiffer jealous by making out
And
with
by
the
the way, I
blonde.
think he's great. He's amazing in this, but I don't find him dreamy. But
I think he would be more amazing in it if I never saw Danny Zuko. Like, because I feel like it's just like a community theater version of Danny Zuko, and I don't mean that.
because
he's
Michelle
doing-
is Danny Zuko. I mean, Stephanie Zanoni is Danny Zuko.
but he is Danny.
But he's
Zuko.
portraying.
I know he's the leader of the
occupies the
T-Birds,
same.
but
kind
he's
of-
not. We don't care for him like we care about
right.
correct.
Stephanie Zanoni or Danny Zuko.
My biggest problem, not my biggest problem because I have like a lot of big problems with this movie, but my biggest problem was that like the songs in Grease are story songs.
Yeah.
They are songs that illustrate and give context to the story. The songs in this movie do not do that. Like the opening dance number there is nothing to it. The bowling song it's not forwarding the story at all. They are song breaks
That are
makes
veiled references to sex.
Yeah,
It's like,
which are
we're
just
gonna
sexy
score.
songs, but they're really a lot of times just like kind of choruses without verses,
yeah, agreed.
which is not fun to watch at all. And the songs in Grease are so compelling. You know
Yes,
what I
they
mean?
are.
And
Of
they're
course.
integral to the story. Like when you have that opening number in Grease that gives you who is he, who is she, what was the summer, and where are they now? boom. That's an incredible.
What you get is stuff like this. This is what you get, like that big dance number's going on, and then all of a sudden Frenchy comes back.
Frenchy.
Frenchy
comes back to go to school.
Yeah,
She's not a
go
teacher.
take a high school class on chemistry.
That's correct.
This is like a big giant musical number is going on, and you think, all right, well, let's lay down some of our main characters. Nope, you get this: a stop in the music, and then this.
Frenchy? Hello. Hi. Thanks for meeting me.
Oh, listen, when your cousin Sandy told me you were coming to school in America, I said, Sandy, any cousin of yours is a cousin of mine.
Yes, you did say you were the one who know the ropes around here.
Oh, ropes are my specialty. See, I used to go to Rydell before I dropped out to go to beauty school. But then I flunked tinting when my hair turned pink.
Pink?
So that is that like
And
that's.
there's more of that. Like, Frenchy really has to justify her existence.
And by the way,
Then I flunked beauty school in my I can't do it.
Frenchy.
June, can you do it?
No, I can't do it. I do. It did make me very. When I saw her in the movie, I was reminded of how good Grease 1 was, and how good even a song like Beauty School Dropout, which is not
Great song.
well,
Beauty School Dropout.
it is and it isn't. Like it's not. It's there are many songs that are so much better in Grease 1, but it's sort of a song like the songs that are in Grease 2. Which are sort of meaningless,
Yes.
you know, but it's so well done in Grease 1.
Yes.
Here's a real
And I
sad.
agree with all this, but I sort of feel like an Amazon reviewer. Like I really do. Like I agree with all of it, and I could care
But it's in your.
less.
Well, that's the thing.
I
Is
could
like we
care
can
less.
logically pick it apart, but this movie lives in your heart.
It really does. The only thing that was hard for me in this viewing was watching it as a child. I thought of myself as Stephanie Zanoni, and I was like, oh, that's a part I want to play. I want to be her. I want to play this part. And watching it this time, I was like, oh, am I Miss Mickey?
Whoa.
I was watching Miss Miggy's performance. Miss Miggy and Blanche are a comedic
I think
duo.
that is
are-
great.
And by the way, they're
Yeah.
from Grease 1. They're just amazing
It's great.
together. I'm obsessed with the two of them. Blanche is just
Comedy
phenomenal. But so is Miss Miggy.
Oh yeah.
She's doing
You'll get no argument from me.
great work out there.
The weird song where they're talking about like reproductive.
Amazing.
Stamen Pistol.
That whole number is thrilling to me.
That sex ed.
Thrilling.
But-
Horny. The movie is
But
horny.
we have to talk about the idea, I think, of Michelle Pfeiffer's virginity. Like,
I don't see her as a
because
virgin.
I think that
What's her
they
name? The blonde is a
try
virgin.
to-
Yes, Paulette is, but it's
But
interesting
they
that
try to. I think they try to like have it each way. Like
They don't
Because
call
to
out
me,
that
she
she's having a
slept-
lot of sex.
No, but to me, she's probably
Remember when she has
slept
to
with
put
Johnny
on, like-
before.
I don't know.
You think?
Yes.
Because remember, she has
they
to
were
like
together.
put on the skirt, like and then during that whole reproductive thing, she's like standing up there as a powerful woman, but she's not participating in the idea of, and then she is like defiant about the idea of her own sexuality. She's like, I want somebody who I can like ride with or whatever, and I'm going to
'Cause
wait for.
I think
person.
you're right, because I feel like all these people, like all the
That's
group, all the
interesting.
people in the Johnny group, like were trying to always have sex, but they weren't like succeeding.
Yeah.
They were getting close to it. Hence the date rape song, which we
That's
should
so
get into in a
interesting.
little bit.
That changes everything because to me, and I felt this growing up, she was not a virgin. She was like a total, like she had had sex before with Johnny, and she was like a sexually mature woman.
I wonder if,
The right
and
guy.
we're not going to be able to come up with this answer, but I would love for people to weigh in
Let's
on
call
the
Michelle
forum.
Pfeiffer right now.
I would love to know, like this, because this movie is 1980s obsessed with virginity. You know, like virginity, like was losing it is the title of Tom Cruise's first movie, right?
By the way, Tom Cruise is supposed to play the Adrian Samed part.
Amazing. Sure thing. Like these are movies that are entirely predicated on teenagers losing their virginity.
Porky's.
That doesn't exist anymore in we don't see that in TV. Like that's not a thing anymore. Like the movie that is based on the necessity of losing it, or like they in this movie it's
always like one
by,
character. It's like
we almost got in a car crash. Oh, and we would have died. I would have died a virgin. Can you imagine?
Like it's American Pie is the closest thing that was like
sure,
that.
20 years old now. Wow. It must be.
Yeah,
right?
You're right. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Are millennials
post virginity?
Are millennials post virginity? Like obviously, I'm sure they as people are obsessed with their own virginities, etc. But they're not seeing it portrayed the way we all were
because it's not special.
And I think that something else is happening, which is that
they're all just fingering each other's buttholes.
They're probably fingering each other, but
vibrators.
Also I think people are coming out with their sexuality and also coming out with their identity.
I also think
that's
porn.
more important than their
virginity. I also
virginity.
think porn.
Oh, really?
I also think everybody's watching porn since they're like little kids now. It's all online, so they're like the idea of like porn
was always around.
Not this way though. Not this way.
I mean, like porn for us was like find it in the woods.
Yeah,
under an old
woods.
stump.
I don't want to talk about the woods again.
But like gone are the days where in order to see like a naked woman, you had to like as represented in movies, find like a hole in a wall that you could look into the girl's bathroom.
But are you saying that people, because young men, I mean maybe young women are watching porn, I don't know, but are watching porn, they feel they've had sex?
I think there isn't as much.
It scratches an itch. I
wonder if losing your virginity has the same weight. I don't know. I'm curious. Maybe this is old man talk. Anna Faris is eating her own birthday cake. Happy birthday, honey.
Yeah, it does bum me out too. Actually.
I'm genuinely curious, and I don't know. Maybe this is like to young listeners.
But what I was
they're
saying
rolling
though is
their
like,
eyes.
Isn't the big like transition for teens and millennials or whatever more about identity now than like just the actual act of having sex, and more about
who they are as a person.
Who they are, like emo, this, that. I mean, I guess jocks and nerds have always. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, now the
nerds
movie
are jocks, though.
Now the movie
I
would
know.
be about like the T-Birds going to that British guy to take cool Instagram photos, and they would steal the credit for the photo instead of papers.
I will say, if somebody went to the trouble of writing like a bunch of like fake like papers and whatnot for me, and then ended up like buying a motorcycle for me and fixed it up and ended up like I'd be like, fuck you. I have no self-esteem, so like I'm not gonna accept this. So
wait, you have no so you're saying
why would you would say that out of you not having self-esteem? Because I feel like you'd be like you don't have self-esteem. You should have only represented yourself as British man in a blazer. You shouldn't have had to change.
But that's what I'm saying. Like he wanted to change for me. Fuck that means that I have to.
You're both disasters then.
Yeah.
We're all disasters.
See, this is the way I see it, as different as to me, it's not that he wanted to change for her or that he even did change for her. Because I felt in Grease 1, she was definitely making a choice. Like she comes out in that outfit in the end and it's like, oh, I've never seen this person before.
Yeah.
This is a completely different person. In Grease 2, though, to me it felt like, oh no, this is actually who he is. He's more pulling out this side of himself. And he wants her to see it, but it's not as stark a change.
What's interesting is that this movie plays it both ways. They both have him change. They both have him undergo the transformation that is that which she thinks she wants. She wants, as exemplified in the song "Cool Rider." He hears her
Do you want
sing.
me to sing it, or should I just?
He hears her sing "Cool Rider." Go ahead.
Okay. If you really want to know what I want in a guy, well, I'm looking for a dream on a mean machine with hell in his eyes. I want different skin. Guys, it's so good.
You wanted to sing this.
I know you're going to climb this ladder. Come on.
I want to watch.
June, do it.
Wild as the wind. And one fine night, I'll be holding on tight to a cool. It's so
Fans?
good.
No, you have to
Fans, you have the vocal track.
Go
Fans,
for
you have
it.
the vocal
Judy,
track.
if you don't continue,
I'm trying to remember the next verse. I think there at one
feel
point
like-
it goes.
Yeah, I need a
and
cool.
That's the way it's gonna be.
Cool.
Because that's the way that I feel. I wanna win. I'm gonna be mad. Now I can't remember any of it. It's so good.
He takes
It
that
is
song
so good
and basically transforms himself
into the cool
into
rider.
the cool writer. But the movie also gives them a storyline wherein they become friends. Wherein he's helping her with her English paperwork, her English homework,
And they
It's
like them.
loose. I mean, they have one scene together.
But there's like
But then they're
there's
awkward.
a couple scenes there where they show them, because I think it would have been insane because he starts the movie, he's asking her out constantly. Can you meet me after school? Will you go out with me? And she's like, take a hint. The answer is no. But this is a movie wherein like he's like, okay, you can say no to me, but I'm going to become the guy you want me to be. And also it gives you a little bit of, but they also are compatible. Here's
Because
the
you
scene
have
in the
this
diner.
code. You can't date me because of the code.
But that's not why she's not interested in him.
Here's the thing. No, of course not. But
She's not interested in
here's
him
the
because he's
thing.
like a
Nerd.
He's a nerd.
After
British nerd.
coming out of Grease 1 with Sandy and the poodle skirts, to watch Stephanie Zanoni in one of the opening scenes wear pants and then forget that she has to wear a skirt at school and put that skirt over it and pull those pants up. There's something to be said about the response to Grease 1 ultimately I wish the story had been, well, I don't really wish it, but I suppose there's another reading of it where she could actually want to ride a motorcycle. I mean, she still does want to just simply be on it.
Date
with
the best rider.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like the movie could be, why can't I be in the T-Birds?
Right. Especially because she seems to be a mechanic.
She is quite possibly the most qualified person to ride a motorcycle in the entire
I
group.
do want to talk just for a second about the T-Birds also, because I don't understand the T-Birds here, because the T-Birds seemingly are not like really a motorcycle gang, or at least comparatively.
But they're very funny. They're
like a bunch
they
of-
riff like things.
But
say
they're, like, missing a
things
leader.
Like,
They are missing
but
a leader.
They
Yeah.
say really funny things like, "Oh, yo, you want this cake? Oh, I don't even know if I want this cake."
Are these lines from the movie?
No, they're not. They're
Are you
not.
talking about the cake that's in front of you right now? Once again, your birthday
But
cake.
it's
Happy
very,
birthday.
but it's very funny.
They also are like,
They say
don't-
things like, I'm going to help her out with her condition.
Oh,
She's a
what
nymphoid
kind of-
maniac.
whoa,
a
whoa,
nymphoid.
Nymphoid maniac.
What kind of whoa?
They
Is this
they're
where you
really
tell us you
goofy.
auditioned to play one of the T-Birds in this movie?
Hey, yo, you're not gonna.
This is more Stallone.
This is our
This
locker.
is more like Rocky.
This is my locker. No one's taking
like-
this locker away from us.
they're like human apes, and yet they're afraid to wreck their reputation by having it known that someone's doing their homework. Wouldn't you think that would be?
Oh, and they're also
Hey, no one's gonna.
They've got a rep to
this
protect.
is
They also-
between
they're
you
also-
and I, not no one else.
And they don't.
They don't
Here's,
fight.
here's
They don't
$3.
They're scared.
Let's go bring a girl down to a shelter and try to.
In
scare-
my mind, like their power had been diminished from Grease 1 to Grease 2. But I was
don't
okay with
think-
it.
They
I
don't
felt
work
like
on
it was, like, diluted a
motorcycles.
bit.
All they want to do is win a talent show. This is a fucking movie
are-
about.
They are
the.
But they
more
never
of a-
got to get to
records.
spring.
They are obsessed with 4-part harmony. They're
and,
obsessed with 4-part harmony.
and the only people they beat up are nerds who are good at 3-part harmony. They hate musical nerds. That's all they hate. It's
think-
not cool. They don't ever
No.
work on you barely see their motorcycles. You see their motorcycles in one
like
scene.
in 2 scenes. And then, and more importantly, there is a true, like Michelle Pfeiffer should be dating the leader of the motorcycle rival gang.
Yes.
The man
Yeah,
of the
like
movie.
the
Do you mean
40-year-old who
Balmuto,
like
thank you.
who like rides
Yes.
across
The track, yes. She should be that. The story should be.
He was the same actor who
with the
played
ready
Balmuto
face.
in Grease 1.
I
wasn't
love
he?
it. Yes,
I think so.
so,
So
yeah.
we're just, which I think is the right
Hey,
choice. Like
I
he's
love
just
it.
a super
In
senior.
June,
He's
guess
always
what?
there.
He's
Perfect.
McConaughey
go
and Dazed and
bowling.
Confused.
Yes.
Wait, isn't his name Craterface or no?
It was in Grease 1.
They reference it in Grease 2.
Yeah.
But actually, he was really hot, but it was a little bit weird that he did go cycling with 40 other motorcycle buddies across the track, and then they decided to go bowling together.
Is it interesting to know that the sequel to Grease 2 was written by the guy who wrote and directed Airplane 2?
Really? That does not surprise me.
It kind of actually answers a lot of questions for me. Another little fact here. This is for people at home that have not seen the movie. At 13 minutes and 30 seconds, hit that pause button because some dude's junk falls out of his pants.
Really?
A guy running track, and I've watched it now, his testicles fall out of his shorts.
Oh my God.
And he's trying to tuck them back in for the rest of the run. And it's
June, I can't. You
Yeah,
as a
I've
child,
seen that.
you weren't
Like-
clocking the balls.
Never
Can
saw
I
it.
ask June, woman to woman,
Oh
Yeah.
boy, here we go.
when a man's balls fall out of his shorts, it's kind of secretly hot, right?
Not to me.
This
Are you
is
sure?
humanity.
Let's
This is how we are
really
as
think
humans.
about this.
I
Come
can
on,
tell
it's
you
sort of-
it is not.
It's kind of hot, though.
Not.
Really though. Let's think about it. When you really think about some sweet balls falling right out of. No.
Right out of a pair of dolphin shorts.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were involved in
Oh,
this
what's
conversation.
going on? I'm just talking about those sweet balls, just
Sweet
plopping
balls.
right out of those
Listen,
track
'cause
shorts.
I feel like it's vulnerable and sexy at the same time.
God, I'm
Are you
looking
looking
at
at
the
it?
picture. Oh, wow.
What you're
Yeah.
attracted to is the unexpected reveal of genitalia.
Oh, that's a great shot of it.
right?
Yeah.
You're like, I'm not supposed to see this. This is
So
an
balls
accident.
to you, do it.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Sweet balls.
13:30, everybody.
Unsettling.
Well, not as unsettling as this, where they take out all the sound and you heard
What is this?
their
Wet
loud
mouth sounds.
wet mouth kissing. I'll play
I
it
don't like
again.
it.
This is when they finally kiss.
All right. Well, I mean,
Gross. I don't like it.
I do want to just give you a couple facts that I thought were funny. Sandy, or not Sandy, what is her name? Michelle Pfeiffer?
Stephanie Zanoni.
The gas station that she worked at, that's where John Travolta and Sandy were going to cameo as the owners of that gas station.
Oh, interesting.
I don't want them
Wonderful.
owning a
They-
gas.
Yeah, it
I
is
don't
the
want
real-
them still together. How many years after Grease 1 is Grease 2
I
meant
thought
to
they were
take
going
place?
back
That's a
to
great question.
Australia.
It takes place in 1961, this movie.
it.
Oh, really?
You've dashed all my dreams.
I have?
Jason Mantzoukas, yes.
Can you accept my apology?
No. Fuck you.
Wow. Things are not good between me and guest Anna Faris.
Guest. Fuck you.
Okay, so Grease takes place in 1959. Grease 2 takes place in 1961.
Oh, 3 years is the difference?
Yes,
We're meant
I
to
mean,
believe?
as
They
3
were
years.
freshmen.
So these were
Yeah.
freshmen when Danny Zuko was a senior?
Yeah.
Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
So you're telling me these people have witnessed the events of Grease 1 and are participating in
Yes.
They should look at their lives and be like, you know what? We've already seen Danny Zuko go through this.
Remember when
Yeah.
that car flew
Flew
away
up into the sky?
My first year here, that was insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's been a lot of talk online also that that the Robert Patrick character from Terminator 2 is the
Who's that?
Goose?
no, is the main guy, the Holden Caulfield, whatever. his name is.
Oh, Michael Caulfield?
Yeah, is they're the same person because they wear the same eyewear.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's funny. Also, by the way, and I mean, like, and I get it. It's for the romantic, story in the movie. But, like, she is right next to him. She's able to see 3/4 of his face
Yeah.
and does not recognize him. And he has a very recognizable jawline. And she is like, I don't know who he is because he
I will
won't
say,
take
though,
his
his accent
goggles
drops
off.
away.
Why?
I don't know.
Why on earth?
But what's interesting about his accent initially, like when he first enters the school, he speaks as though he's he doesn't know English.
Yes.
Like there's a quality to his voice where it seems like he doesn't know the language. And then you realize, well, no, he just is British.
Yeah. Well, and that kid is talking to him like, how long have you been in America?
I thought that was an okay joke for this movie.
I think there's some great jokes in here. The stuff, I really genuinely laughed when that teacher who's, had the mental breakdown, walks up to the luau and walks straight into the pool.
Yep.
I mean, I had a laugh when I was 11, and I had another laugh this afternoon.
No, there's definitely jokes. There's definitely solid jokes in this movie.
Airplane 2 style jokes.
And that's actually what they are.
They are. I appreciated them.
I wanted to, before we wrap it up, I do want to talk about the sex in the bunker scene.
Yeah, let's do it for America.
Yeah, let's do it for America.
Or
let's
whatever.
play it.
Yeah, let's do it for our country. The red, white, and the blue. It's Uncle Sam who's asking, so your mother will approve. Tomorrow I'll be fighting.
And I'll win this war for you. Let's do it for our country. Our country wants us to.
I'm just picturing like a little kid June running around singing that song, and your parents being like, "What the
I'm
fuck
sure
is
I
going
did.
on?"
I would sing Reproduction all the time.
Reproduction is also a sexual.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't think they
Even know what a pistol is.
I got
your pistol right here.
One of the best joys I've had, dear audience,
So good.
is watching June sing like lyric by lyric.
And the joy.
Yes.
The whole movie. The whole movie.
I love it.
By the way, I just love that if you can't see it, but she just did like with her rolled her fingers like
I got your pistol right here.
It's. I wish you could all.
I know.
I want to watch. I want to have watched it with you.
I will say, in terms of social order, this is why I like
Sorry,
this movie
Paul.
more also because of the way women treated each other. Paulette really does like Johnny, and Michelle Pfeiffer, Stephanie Zanoni's had this relationship with Johnny. There's no competition between the Pink Ladies.
And there's no Stalker Channing. There's no Stalker Channing.
Stalker Channing
What's the
is
character's
one of the most
name?
amazing characters. The end song on Grease 1 that she sings about having had or almost being pregnant.
Oh, by the way, they also just dropped that as a runner in this
amazing.
movie. She's like, I missed my period.
Yeah.
And like, what? And then it's like, we don't follow that character at all.
Yeah.
But it's
And
a
they were
great
like-
joke. And Miss McGee
It's a great joke.
kills
Yeah,
that
great.
scene.
It's a great line.
Yeah, she does.
It's a great line, and it's a great look from her.
It's such a
Oh,
great
honey, it's
look.
okay, honey. You can make them up. And then, I will say that when they get into the motorcycle chase with British guy, and he goes off the jump, and they think he's died, they are very casual about being murderers. The T-Birds are super casual about having just murdered someone, and then they're like, and everybody goes to the talent
Hey,
show.
but
And they perform.
See,
Everybody-
this is my one complaint about the movie.
Is
My
that
one.
Everybody's pretty cash about having
No,
murdered
is
someone.
that I don't think they should have pulled back on that. Actually.
He should have died.
No, I don't think he should have died. I think when they say they've looked down there and he's not there, I don't think they should be able to see. I think they should have been staring into just a dark pit.
An abyss.
Yeah, like
and
a
really
quarry.
not know
Yeah.
whether he's alive or dead.
Okay.
Because
I think that's how they were playing it.
no, but they
then we
say
could
so many
attach it to,
times
like-
he's nothing's there, nothing's there. And when I watch this movie, I mean, I'm in every moment. I am
Oh,
suspending my
very clearly.
disbelief. And when they say he's not there, I'm like, well, I guess he did make it. And I don't want to even
But
entertain that thought.
Daphne Zuniga doesn't think that. She is
doesn't, but I'm like,
devastated.
if they don't see him down there, though, then where
she
is he?
thinks
They'll
dead.
find him in the
Why?
morning.
That's what I don't understand. If
Jason-
they are not seeing with their eyeballs that he's not in that pit. Where did
I
he
think
go?
they're looking down into the pit and they don't see anything obvious, but they don't see it all. So they're telling themselves a narrative that is, we think he made it. And she's like, in her head, like, he's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone, and I never even got to see his eyes, which would have identified
so-
him as a person.
right. Okay.
Because I also wanted to see
I
like
just
a
think they shouldn't
Sherlock
have been able
kind
to
of
see anything.
how did he survive? I want to see.
Oh, I want to see it put together.
Yeah, I want to see him
Had
explain
he been
how
practicing
he's
that jump specifically? You know?
Dead Man's Curve. Did he set up those road signs? But can we just go back to you guys were not disturbed by the scene that is a date rape song?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like that
No,
is
the song is crazy. The song is basically guilting her into sex
Yeah.
before the cunt because
There's a guy
your mom won't
outside.
even
Say
mind.
sex before the cunt?
What? No, for the country.
Oh, I thought you just said sex before the cunt, which I sort of loved.
Which is the name of my second album.
Sex before the cunt.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. And it's crazy to have watched this at a formative age where you're just like, oh, this is what... I mean, the way I thought about high school, I was like, but I wanted to be in there. I was like, get me in that zoo.
Yeah.
I want to get to that crazy zoo as quickly as possible.
It's that feeling of wanting to be a teenager is huge.
It's so... I mean, it's what I wanted more than anything in the world was to be a teenager. Because of this movie.
And I get it. I can see why this would be attractive because Michelle Pfeiffer is a fucking badass.
I mean,
up and down in this movie.
She's the best.
She's the best.
She's never
so
not
much
chewing
so,
like 5 pieces of gum.
And is wearing sunglasses for half of the movie.
I know.
She's wearing sunglasses for a full half of the movie. You cannot see the actor's eyes, which is insane.
I really realize that is a huge...
Well, it's funny you should mention that because she is chewing a lot. She's not just chewing one piece of gum. She's chewing like 5.
But that's what you do.
I know. I've never been able to have one piece of gum.
Can't chew
maybe
one
it
piece
started.
of gum.
I can and I won't. I'd rather have none.
If I buy a pack of gum, it's gone in 2 settings because
if I'm going to have gum, I'm going to have at least 3 pieces in one sitting.
So I have to buy her like Costco level gum to keep in her car so it'll fend off a week. She's like a bear. You got to just throw gum at her.
One of my favorite characters that we have not touched on at all is the character named Dolores. Who is the pink lady's intern, basically, who rides a skateboard.
Hot one with the
Pamela Adlon.
Oh, the little one.
No, it's not. Time out. Shut your mouth.
Yes.
Was that Pam Adlon?
Yeah.
Wait, shut up. Yeah. Everybody shut up.
Nobody's speaking.
Shut up in the house.
Nobody has said anything.
Are you talking to me right now and saying that someone that we know, Pamela Adlon, was the character Dolores in that movie? That is mind-blowing. That was my favorite character.
I looked up her accident.
Trying to sleep
She got
with
in
her.
a car accident in the middle of the movie, so most of her scenes are doubles.
Oh, interesting.
But they got the main
I
scenes.
thought that character was hilarious.
That's great.
She was great.
And I love when she was
Wait,
like,
will
"Oh,
you
this bra is
extend
this
hilarious even more?
hilarious.
This bra is killing me.
This bra is killing me. You wish." I love that.
You wish. The fact that Paulette is her sister is so perfect. I mean, I just love the two of them.
It's the best. That character and her dynamic with British guy I also liked.
So great.
And she's like, we can't see each other anymore because I've got another guy going on.
So
all that.
great.
I thought it was
so great.
That was really good. There's good stuff in here, but the songs are truly reprehensible.
Yeah, and they're
Except
all
for
about one thing.
Reproduction.
Except for Reproduction, which is on message.
And Cool Rider. And Who's That Guy?
Nope. Nope. Who's That Guy is an entire song that only asks one question. Who's that guy? And it's almost as if they're like, well, we can't finish the song until every character on screen says the line, who's that guy? And so the song goes on for like 7 minutes because there's a lot of people who have to say, who's that guy?
Well, obviously.
And also, let's do it for a country. And also...
Bad song.
Yeah, that's a bad song.
It's a bad song. The message behind that song is...
We're going to score tonight?
Is also not
That's
a
a bad song, too. Because it's not even clever innuendo. It's not even innuendo. It's like, it is a bowling song.
Yep.
It just is a bowling song.
Yep.
Obviously, we had an opinion about this movie, but there are people out there that had a different opinion. It is now time.
A lot of these are from June. These are June Amazon reviews of this movie.
Honestly, I would be fine to write a review for this movie. I really would. Like, I do think... Well, I don't know. I guess people watching movies now are so jaded. But
Ooh, the look on June's face with the word jaded.
But there's something, to me, even the worst musical, I tip my hat to. Because I feel like it takes a certain amount of courage to put words to music and to make a musical. I just think it does. I think you have to really put yourself out there in a way that I appreciate. And I find joy in musicals. So I appreciate a musical, and I do think that there are better ones, of course. I don't look at this though as like, oh, it's about the music. It's not. If you're looking for a
What
great
you love,
musical,
what you love about it is not musical, but it is a musical.
but it is a musical. That's right.
What you love about it happens to be.
but I
you could cut all the
appreciate-
songs out, and
you'd
it
still
would
love
be
it.
a movie you would still
Well,
love.
except for Cool Rider.
Okay.
Who's that guy? Reproduction.
All of them.
Except for all the songs.
All the songs. Obviously,
What's
we
the last
had.
song she sings when she's playing Winter?
Yeah.
Crazy Dream Sequence.
Yeah.
That song too.
Where he's like suddenly in like different gear.
Yeah.
Talking from a pile of burnt motorcycles.
And Let's Do It for America. Go
Well,
on.
obviously, we have a second opinion, and so does June. Or people have a second opinion, and so does June. It's not time for second opinions.
What do they do to show a different view? They get a second opinion Amazon review. It's a 5-star review written for someone like you. It's a second opinion.
I love that.
That's amazing.
That was Chelsea Cannon.
Chelsea Cannon,
was
best
incredible.
second opinion theme song ever.
Really
Yeah.
good for Chelsea.
That is it. That is the bar. Try
There
and
it is.
beat it, assholes.
All right, so this is 5-star reviews cold from Amazon. This one is first written by Richard Beeman. Okay, sure. It's not the original Grease, but this movie has its own campy theme and quality, and I enjoy watching it from time to time to escape reality, if nothing else. That being said, it's easy to understand why Grease 3 never came around. It'd be like North and South Book 3, totally unnecessary and empty, no matter how well it was done.
Wait, what's that?
No idea.
No
Is
idea.
that some books? don't
I
know.
guess North and somebody should get smart though and produce a film that reunites a lot of these characters while they're still living. After all,
What?
Travolta and Newman aren't on fire anymore.
Oh, God.
And we'd like to see them again for fun.
So
5 stars.
A movie that puts all of these people, the characters from 1 and 2, into one movie.
I guess this guy's basically saying I don't like anything, but let's put this. Let's make it.
I mean, you could make Grease 3 as a reunion movie.
in it.
You know, a reunion movie
Yeah.
for that
You could play
age group.
the older principals.
got an
right?
idea.
Like-
It would take place, interestingly, if Grease 3 starred all the original actors at their like 50-year reunion, it would take place in the 90s.
I would like that.
That would be neat. Or their 40-year reunion. It would be like the 90s.
I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
thinking like
And June, you could
like
be in it.
Northern
Yeah, I'm just-
Alaska, like global warming is like setting in. Like there's a small, like
This is the
Inuit
theme
village that's
Grease
like
3?
getting, that's sort of like getting, like
Less and less snow.
yeah, like the shores coming like creeping,
Sure, yeah.
creeping slowly, and they decide to have like some kind of like a Midsummer Night's Dream celebration
Of course.
that's
A musical
Grease
that is Grease related.
and some
No. Keep going. You got this.
This one is from Victoria English. I've only seen bits and pieces of the original Grease, and to be honest, I've never been interested in watching it.
Wow.
I have, however, watched this movie several times and can honestly say I love it. Great cast, plot, and songs. Definitely a classic. Better than the original. 5 stars.
Yeah, and it's sort of like
Well,
must we compare it to the original?
Well,
Yes.
I think you'd have to.
That's right.
Of course.
That would be a mistake.
But I will, but I'm gonna I will back June up in the sense that like I like the story of Grease 2 more than the story of Grease 1.
Me too.
You know, like I like this story. I think the songs are really boring.
One of the things that pops up in these reviews, too, is everyone's that loves this movie has seen it and quoted, I've seen it 200 times.
Wow.
I've seen it 300 times. I've seen it 45 times.
I think for a lot of people, it probably existed in a
I've
similar way to
probably
June, which is
seen it
it was their
over
first
200
VHS or something.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh, I'm sure.
Over 200, you think?
Well, there
Yeah.
was a period. There was one summer I actually remember watching it almost every day.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean there were 2 movies, and
Yeah,
it was so awesome to watch a movie that
Oh, it was-
I probably watched it every day. So that's a summer of seeing it. Yeah,
That's
I'd say
amazing.
over 200 times.
How about that? Wow. Jeez.
I mean,
really-
I know if you were to play it right now, I could probably do every line from the movie.
You were doing it.
I was. Yeah, I was.
I can't explain
Okay,
myself, but I like Grease 2 more than the original
Wait,
Grease.
Paul, are you speaking for yourself?
I'm speaking as Gina. I can't explain myself, but I like Grease 2 more than the original Grease. I know, I'm crazy. Wait, am I crazy?
Whoa.
No, this movie is great. Why is it great? Because it's funny. It's funny and it's got attractive people in it. Plus, they got that whole school pageant talent show thing. And that's just so, you get it.
Oh,
5 stars.
I get it.
And then this is the other one that, like, again, this is just one other one that's almost like a haiku.
Awesome.
Love it. Could watch it every week. Can't watch it enough. Love Grease 1, 2. I'm not sure what else to say. 5 stars. All around fun sing-along movie.
I get it. I get the appreciation of the movie.
To me, I remember watching Grease
It's like
1
talking
and
to
I
a
loved
hostage.
it, but Grease 1 I remember thinking was a bit of a bore compared
Grease
to this.
1?
Grease 1 was a bit
That's
of a bore.
what everyone says here. Everyone says
It was
Grease
a bit
1
of
is
a
a
bore.
bore. Grease 2 is
If you
amazing.
really want to like have some fun,
Whoa.
you're going to want to watch Grease.
So basically what you're
Dose.
saying is like Grease 1 is a prude and Grease 2 is a slut.
Grease 2 is like
A horny slut.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
like
it's true.
I want to watch like a saucier movie. Like I'm going to put on Grease 2.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think
For
that's true.
sure.
Can I ask you guys one last
Yeah,
question? Oh,
please.
no, I know you.
No, go
you
ahead,
do.
no.
All right. So why is Stephanie always wearing glasses throughout the first act?
Sunglasses.
She is. She's wearing sunglasses constantly in the movie.
So what happened? Did she like?
Bright.
Can we work this out?
I mean,
or
I think
is it
this was like,
boring, or-
it was cool, quote unquote.
Yeah, she was like...
Yeah, it was. I mean,
And when she
I
takes them
think
off,
for her-
and when
I
she
love
takes
it.
them off is when she becomes vulnerable.
Well, I do think this idea of being cool was such a teenage idea, and I do wonder if it has that currency anymore. Of similar to what you're saying about losing your virginity, like because I do remember thinking kids were cool or not cool, and now I don't ever think of people as cool or not cool.
You should.
But yeah. What about me?
But I mean,
thought-
maybe there are certain people I think of who
But
have like amazing style, or I can appreciate their aesthetic, whatever. But
But go through the room and say who's cool and who's not cool.
Okay,
Bring
great.
it up.
She keeps a list. It's in her bullet journal.
no, but I
Look.
do wonder if kids now conceive of it in that way of like you're either like Stephanie Zanoni was so cool. Like, do they still think of kids as? Are we post cool? Or is everybody just like on? Everybody's got their own YouTube channel, and that's great.
I think
is
what
there a hierarchy?
constitutes cool is more of the question, because I'm sure there is still a hierarchy, but what is it predicated on now?
Right.
That's what I wonder.
You know what I wonder?
What? I know I'm gonna regret this. What do you wonder?
I wonder when the fuck you're gonna stop talking because I'm bored.
I love you.
Obviously, there's a lot of things to say, and if you want to continue to keep this conversation going, you can call us at 619
I love you,
Paul Ask.
Justin Lindsay.
I love you.
Sorry.
619 Paul Ask, and you can leave your own correction and omission or whatever you want to talk about. We'll play it on our mini episode, 619 Paul Ask. And we'll definitely check in with our good friend Blake J. Harris, who's going to be talking to some of the players from this film to find out some behind the scenes info. But now, before we go around the table. I think the answers are clear. Would you recommend this movie? Would you recommend people to watch this movie in regards to this podcast? That's what I would say. Like,
For me,
Of
absolutely.
course.
But
By the
don't
way,
be
if this-
afraid, in my opinion. I would say in like the opening number, there's a lot of numbers that you can fast forward through because the songs are not relevant to the
only
story.
numbers that you should fast forward
Okay.
through are the T-Bird like weird number where they do the silhouettes while they're practicing.
Correct.
Like you absolutely should fast forward through that, and that's it.
Nope.
Motherfucker,
like-
that's it.
Because this movie is straight up
What
2
else?
hours long. I would speed through the entirety of the opening first day of school.
That's like 11
there
minutes.
There are no
So much
lyrics.
fun.
It's
We gotta go
7
back-
minutes long.
back to
It's
school.
7 minutes long, and
It's worth it?
that's all of it. It is not worth it.
It is worth it because of the very end of it when a kid, you think the song's over, and then a kid runs
that moment.
over the window and jumps in.
Love that moment.
And then they end it. It's it's worth the whole thing.
In fact, it's not. But I also appreciate
prefer
that moment.
if you like jumping, I prefer the end of the movie where they all jump and it freezes.
Yeah.
I like
I
that.
do love that.
If you think, I wonder if I could fast forward right now, you can.
Yes.
But 100% watch.
Okay, my 2 cents as Anna Faris. Jason Mantzoukas hit me on the shoulder. It still hurts. So it turns out he's weirdly strong, but also he can't eat eggs. So yes, I recommend Grease 2.
I also recommend. I recommend this movie because it's not bad. It's just, and this is. I did some research on it, and I found out simply this: the script was not written by the time they started shooting.
Oh, wow.
So Didi Cohn as Frenchy was written in when they started shooting, but written out by the time the movie stopped shooting. So it wasn't that she is like not in it. It's like they rewrote the script throughout shooting that her character was eliminated.
Yeah.
So like I feel like that's what you're watching a lot of. Like the substitute teacher comes in
Tab
his
Hunter.
story, and Tab Hunter, and his story is like, man, everybody's like kind of things are introduced, and whether or not they come out in the wash, we don't know.
It's a mess of a movie, but it's not. But there's.
It's in that way.
so
It's
much
fun.
joy in it.
But June
There's
is.
so much joy
But what
in it.
June loves about it is correct.
Yes,
you're
if you
right.
were held in a basement and watched this movie 200 times, you would also grow to love it.
Yes. If you had Stockholm syndrome for
Yes.
this movie,
This is a
you would also think it was good.
Who's gonna chain me into a basement?
Oh boy.
It would be like a sloth from Goonies if he was watching Grease
Will
2.
someone chain me
It's
in
room.
a basement?
It's room with one VHS tape.
Make me watch
By the way-
Grease 2.
That's
Forever and ever.
You'll win an
never,
Oscar. You'll win an
never.
Oscar for the
will?
Jason keeps you in a basement.
Yep, and I just make you watch Grease too.
Really?
Yep.
I mean, it's like Michelle Pfeiffer dancing around. Like, what's the
Oh,
problem,
she's
great.
folks?
Wait,
she's
What is
amazing.
the
Wait,
what is the
Jason,
problem here?
Can I please, like, a little more split pea or
No,
anything?
keep watching.
Oh, cool.
You'll get soup when you know all the lyrics to Cool Rider.
I'm a cool rider.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Cut that into the song, fans.
Anna, you have an amazing podcast that we've all been guests on now. And you should
thank
definitely check
you.
it out. It's called Anna Faris's Unqualified. It comes out every Tuesday.
Thanks.
Awesome. Definitely check that show out if you've not listened to it. Amazing episodes there. What's a good starter episode that you would tell people to listen to?
I would say actually Paul Scheer.
No.
Yes, Paul Scheer and Jason Mantzoukas, and now June.
We did a
Diane
threesome.
Raphael.
And then also
June,
your hit
I love
show.
you,
I love
and
you
I
too.
thank you so much for being here.
Your hit
Was that-
show is on CBS.
Oh yeah,
Killing it. Thursday
Yeah.
nights at 9 p.m.
yeah. I guess it's called Mom.
It is called Mom.
And that's the title. It is called Mom.
Wait,
Yeah, it's a longer
Oh
time.
really?
It is called Mom.
Wait, what was
The
it?
show is called It Is
Again?
Called Mom.
Oh, okay.
It is called Mom.
It is called Mom. All right. Jason, what do you want to plug?
As of right now, you have had 2 weeks to watch Gilmore Girls. I am on the episode called Spring.
I can't
Guys, my dreams all came
You
true.
are spring.
Thank you, honey. Watch the 4 episodes
Fuck
of Gilmore
you.
Girls. A Year in the Life. And also, and this is going sideways completely from our podcast network, but there is an amazing podcast right now called Crime Town
Ooh, I'm writing that down.
that is unreal. Every
That's a good rhyme.
every
Crime Town.
season
I'm writing
is
that down.
is a deep dive into the crime of one city. The inaugural season is going on right now, and it is Providence, Rhode Island, and it is fascinating. It is
Is
called
that guy Buddy?
good.
Is that-
Crime Town. Buddy
Is it
Cianci.
fictional or
No,
not?
it is like a documentary series.
Ginny?
Podcast documentary.
So
If we're
It's on
just plugging
Gimlet.
things that we like, I've been really into the CNBC show The Prophets,
Oh, well, we
starring
love
Marcus
that.
Lemonis.
That's our.
He's a
that's
nice
our
Greek.
jam.
He's a nice Greek man.
He's a nice, lovely Greek
Yeah,
man.
I love that show as well.
hey, if we're talking about things we like, I like Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood.
I do
Oh,
too.
me too.
Our
That's a
son was
big-
Prince
I don't know what
Wednesday
that
for
is.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing. It's a child's show.
Oh, that's why I don't know what it is. By the way, thank God I don't know what it is, right?
It's
what
yeah,
if I
that
was
is a
like,
good-
I also love that? Wouldn't you be like, ooh, boy,
Yes.
that's worrisome.
You could definitely check me out on that Star Show Blunt Talk with Patrick Stewart. I think I am on this week or I was on last week.
Nice.
Figure it out.
Watch it.
All right. That is all. A big thank you to the amazing people that put this show together. First of all, thank you to everybody here at the Unqualified Compound for hosting us here. To Avril Halley, who cuts all of our clips. You can follow her on Movie Bitches on YouTube. July Diaz, who does all of the listening and making sure the show sounds good. Nate Kiley does all of our research. Marissa Zeitz puts it all together. Leanna Waldron designs all of our cool stuff. And everybody at Earwolf, thank you so much. Bye-bye.